Having taught cricket to youngsters for over 25 years in a school situation, I found one of the major problems is learning or getting them to learn how to bat. And the big obstacles you've got learning to bat are that, first of all, the youngsters, they can't bowl enough balls in the right areas to get the batsman to practice the certain shots. If they could get the ball to pitch in the right places, then the pitch they've been playing on, the surface would be uneven, it might roll, it might lift, it might deviate off a line and be impossible to play the shot. So what I did, I decided that something was needed to teach youngsters to bat, and I've called it the cricket coaching mat. And this is the mat you can see in front of you. And if I just come off screen there and look at the key features of it, you'll see that basically it's just the right amount of space the batsman needs to learn to bat on. You've got a crease where the batsman stands, you've got the wickets behind him there, you've got a series of footprints, 3 in this case, although there are 5 altogether, that you stand on before you play the shot. And then you've got a footprint that you put your feet on when you play the shot, because one of the things that all the coaches in cricket do say is use your feet. And to a lot of youngsters, using your feet, it doesn't mean anything. But by having some footprints, it means that you can put your feet exactly where the footprints are, and you are then effectively using your feet correctly. So those are the features you see there. Now, the other thing that we haven't just talked about there are the holes in it. I've just lifted the mat up there. You'll see a series of holes drilled all over the mat. There's 39 of these holes, and they're not drilled anywhere. They're drilled in certain cricket positions. And if you looked in carefully, you'll see that there's a line of holes I'm pointing to now, going right the way down here, which are in line with middle stump. There's 2 more other lines of holes just there and just there, which if you follow them down, are just outside off stump, just outside leg stump. Then there's another line of holes wide of off stump, leg stump, and then there's another series of holes well wide of off stump and well wide of leg stump. So basically, there are 7 lines of approach. So when the batsman is batting, we can say to him, the bowler is bowling on this line, that line, just outside of stump, wide of off stump, bowling on your legs, and you can condition the batsman to play the shots in those areas. When we're talking cricket, we talk about line and length is the height of the ball when the batsman plays the shot. And so what we've got then, we've got a series of tees. Now, these tees, just lift them up from the mat, that is the base tee that I've called, and it's got a certain height and a flange underneath, so that when you hit the ball, the tee doesn't disappear. The ball goes one way, the tee goes the other way. That's the old-fashioned system of teaching batting. But if you put it feed it through underneath, through one of those holes there, then it stays in place. So you place the ball on top of it, and you're ready to play your shot. So you're saying to the youngsters, in this case, well, what's the line of this ball? They'll say, well, to the left-handed batsman there, it's just outside his off stump. What about the length of the ball? Well, we'll say, well, that ball is over-pitched. If the bowler would make the ball, pitch the ball there, bounce the ball there, by the time it comes to the batsman, it's at that height, and that is the perfect height to play the drive shot, and you'll play the shot like that. So, just going through the shot again, from a coach's point of view, you're in your 2 stance feet footprints here. There is the front foot footprint, you stand on, and then you can play the shot, and that's what it looks like. So, from a coaching point of view, the coach can play the shot. He can play the shot in real-time speed, a bit like that, or he can play it in stages, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, the hitting, stage 4, the follow-through. So you can demonstrate it at a speed that the youngsters can understand, 1, 2, 3, 4, rather than it be just a quick flash. Or it can be done in slow motion, like that, so they get the idea for it. Or, and this is the word called reverse chaining, it can be done in reverse. So you play the shot there, you can take it back to the next stage, to the next stage, and to the next stage, until the youngsters understand what they are doing. From a youngster's point of view, it means they can play 100 shots in just 10 minutes by putting the ball there, playing the shot, putting the ball there, playing the shot, and putting the ball there, and playing the shot, and so on. All the time the coach can see what's happening and can correct any faults and give further coaching advice if need be. So that is the length, that's like the driving length we've talked about. But what if we say to the batsman, well, the bowler's just taken the length of the ball, it's just taken a couple of yards out of it. So the ball now is bouncing 2 yards nearer to the bowler. What sort of height will that be when it comes to the batsman? Well, obviously, hopefully they're going to say it'll be a bit higher. And because it's a bit higher, we insert the next tube up. And it slots in like that. And that represents a ball that is bouncing slightly higher. Now then, if the batsman was to play the same drive shot to that one, the ball will go up in there and they'll be caught. So he's saying to them, this is a different shot. When the ball pitches there, it's a different shot. This is, you play the forward defensive shot, where again, in real time, you come forwards and you play the shot. That's all the shot is. It's not particularly exciting, but it's a shot you've got to practice. And again, you can do a clear demonstration, and then youngsters can come along, play the shot, play the shot, play the shot. And basically that's what it is. So it's by combining the different lines of the ball with the different lengths, and there's 3 lengths or 4 lengths altogether, including the base plate. That's an even higher ball there that bounces there. Move it up to the highest one there. So you're playing a whole range of shots, 39 holes, 4 different heights. Mathematically, I think that's 154 different combinations, and you can repeat the shot time and time again, and the results have been phenomenal so far.